Pakistan's acquisition and operational use of the J-10C fighter jet marks a significant development in the regional air power landscape. The J-10C, designated J-10CE in its export form, is one of the most advanced 4.5-generation fighters currently in service with any air force in South Asia. It combines modern avionics, including an active electronically scanned array AESA radar, integrated electronic warfare suites, and data-linked capability with long-range missile systems, allowing it to conduct both air superiority and precision strike missions. This aircraft fills a critical gap for Pakistan by offering a multirole platform with capabilities tailored for both deterrence and high-end combat. By the first quarter of 2025, around 20 J-10C fighters had been inducted into the Pakistan Air Force (PAF), specifically within No. 15 Squadron at PAF Base Minhas. These aircraft are part of an initial batch of 25 units ordered from China, with additional procurement under consideration. The induction came after several joint training exercises and air defense drills in previous years that allowed Pakistani pilots to transition effectively onto the new platform. The J-10C was deployed alongside indigenous and other imported platforms but was quickly elevated to frontline status due to its radar range, missile integration, and high combat availability rate. In May 2025, Pakistan deployed the J-10C in a real combat scenario during a sharp and sudden air conflict that followed rising tensions and an escalation along the line of control. The PAF initiated multiple air patrols and combat air patrol missions using the J-10C, which played a direct role in intercepting and engaging Indian Air Force (IAF) fighters. These encounters took place at medium and high altitudes, over terrain with active electronic interference, and involved coordinated operations using airborne and ground-based control. According to official Pakistani sources, J-10C aircraft were responsible for downing 5 Indian aircraft within the first 3 days of operations. These claims included 3 Rafales, 1 Su-30, Mki, and 1 MiG-29. Later updates mentioned a 6th aircraft, a Mirage 2000, allegedly shot down on the 4th day of the conflict. The engagements were said to involve long-range intercepts using PL-15E missiles guided by the aircraft's AESA radar and supported by networked targeting information from ground-based assets and airborne early warning systems. Pakistan stated that these intercepts occurred at ranges that reduced the adversary's ability to visually engage or respond effectively, citing the advantage of beyond visual range (BVR) capability. Following these reports, U.S.-based defense monitoring agencies, which had been observing the region through satellite imaging, signals intelligence, and radar data, confirmed that at least 2 Indian aircraft were indeed shot down by J-10C fighters during the hostilities. Among the confirmed losses was a Rafale, which U.S. officials stated had been downed in a high-altitude engagement initiated by a J-10C fighter. The missile impact was reportedly detected over disputed airspace and assessed to have originated from a radar lock initiated by the J-10C. While the U.S. did not confirm all of Pakistan's claims, the verified shootdowns reinforced the view that the J-10C had demonstrated high combat effectiveness. India's official reaction was more measured. India's Chief of Defense Staff acknowledged in a press briefing in June 2025 that the IAF had suffered losses during the aerial engagements but emphasized that Pakistan's claim of 5 or 6 kills was exaggerated. He stated that India had adjusted tactics immediately after the initial setbacks and successfully reasserted air superiority. During subsequent operations, he did not disclose the exact number of aircraft lost but confirmed that the lessons learned were used to improve response strategies and electronic countermeasures in later missions. On July 19, 2025, former U.S. President Donald Trump, during a media Q&A session, mentioned that he believed 5 aircraft had been shot down in the India-Pakistan conflict. He did not clarify which side had suffered those losses but said that his information was based on what he had heard through his own network. His statement did not have the backing of any official intelligence release but added to the perception that significant losses had occurred and reinforced speculation about Pakistan's claimed effectiveness using the J-10C. In the aftermath of the conflict, Pakistan's defense establishment conducted internal evaluations of the J-10C's performance. Preliminary reviews described the aircraft as reliable, agile, and capable of executing multi-sortie operations under pressure. Pilots reported confidence in the aircraft's radar tracking and missile launch systems, especially its ability to conduct clean BVR shots in cluttered electromagnetic environments. There were also assessments on how the aircraft integrated with ground-based radar and communication links, which contributed to its situational awareness and targeting precision. As of July 2025, Pakistan is reportedly preparing to expand its J-10C fleet. Though no new contract has been officially announced, multiple defense analysts and open-source tracking platforms suggest that a follow-up order is likely. Depending on available funds and negotiations, this could bring the total number of J-10C aircraft in Pakistan's inventory to 36 or even 50 over the next 3 years. The fleet expansion would aim to standardize the J-10C as a high-readiness air superiority asset alongside other platforms. Globally, the use of the J-10C in this combat setting has drawn the attention of military observers and defense experts. The performance of the platform, especially in long-range engagements with electronic warfare interference present, has influenced discussions about regional air power balances. While the aircraft had previously been assessed only in training environments, its use in real combat provided analysts with new data points regarding radar effectiveness, missile hit probability, sortie sustainability, and interoperability with supporting systems. Though the conflict involved multiple types of aircraft on both sides, including platforms like Rafale, Su-30, Mki, MiG-29, and Mirage 2000 from the Indian side, the J-10C was the only platform verified to have conducted successful long-range air-to-air kills in that conflict. It remains the focus of regional defense studies and is being continuously evaluated for its potential role in future high-intensity conflicts.